What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name to the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Thank you guys, as always, for joining me. Hopefully, you guys have been having an amazing week so far. We are halfway through the week. Let's end it on a high note. Ladies and gentlemen, MLB is quickly approaching us. How should I put that? Quickly upon us? Coming upon us? I don't know. Anyways, it's coming close. And I was wanting to use upon really bad, but whatever. But it is upon us. The MLB season is upon us. There we go. Okay. Anyways, with that being said, greenlightdfs.com, go grab that season-long membership. The season-long memberships for anything will be the best deals, especially if you're planning on playing majority of the season with your boy. So you might as well go grab a season-long pass and just sit back and relax and let's enjoy the ride. Most of the time for MLB, man, I'm so excited for MLB, by the way. Normally when MLB season comes up, it's just in a perfect time. Like, I'm so excited to focus on a different type of, you know, format as well, because I get into this zone and I'm locked in on NBA. I love when baseball comes up because I have something else to be able to look at as well instead of just zoning in 100% and just overthinking and stuff with how NBA can get towards the end of the year. It allows me to have fun with MLB, and MLB is just a ton of fun, man. So videos for MLB will obviously be happening as normal. I'm excited to get into it. Greenlightdfs.com to join the squad and grab that season-long package that's over there. All right. Now let's go ahead and get straight into it. Starting off, there has been some okay value today, and I will talk about some value options. So with that being said, my two favorite plays on the slate is Luka Doncic and James Harden. Now, the reason I say with that being said, like value, that it always comes down to how you feel about the value to whether you need to spend up for studs or not. Now, in this situation, Luka Doncic is obviously a beast. Now he gets a fantastic matchup against Minnesota, a very bad defense. James Harden on the other side, no Kyrie, no KD. I mean, Harden did play yesterday, so keep an eye on that, and he was questionable going into that game. If Harden misses, it's going to give us a ton of easy value here. Tyler Johnson's going to be in play. Bruce Brown's going to smash. Guys like Jeff Green, all these guys, like, obviously, you're going to swarm to a lot of Brooklyn value if that ends up happening. The fact that James Harden played yesterday and he was questionable coming into the game, who knows? But as of right now, I can only go off of the information I have available to me right now, and to make this high five. And right now, James Harden should play, so I'm gonna go James Harden and Luka Doncic as the two spend up guys for this high five because at the end of the day, James Harden is getting a huge bump. All right, if he does end up playing, no Kyrie, no KD. I mean, James Harden is an absolute monster. The moment you don't play him, he's going to go for 80. Okay? So I love James Harden. Luka Doncic. Now, I will say this, though. One idea of fading Harden that I can understand is the fact that they're going against Utah, who is healthy, who could absolutely smash them. Utah has been a fantastic team this year over the last few years, and Brooklyn is severely hurt right now. So Utah could absolutely destroy them at home in Utah. So that is a good thought. Like if you want to fade Harden, do it because everybody's going to be on Harden most likely with Irving and Durant out. So to predict the blowout and get off Harden would be interesting for GPPs though. All right. Now, when it comes to those value plays I was talking about, I really like Malik Monk, man. I know he didn't do much in this last situation with LaMelo off and all that, but he did play 28 minutes, I believe, right? He played 27 minutes. He got 18 against San Antonio, which isn't great. But this matchup against Houston is ideal. He played 26 minutes against Houston earlier on this year on February 8th. He got 34. This is a fantastic matchup against Houston here. I love Malik Monk. I think he's a solid, solid value play at 4-3, especially with Charlotte missing the players that they are. I love Malik Monk. I think he's going to be a very, very solid value play today. And the fact that he didn't do much in this last game tells me that I should go back to the well. I mean, this is still a Malik Monk that went for 29 February 22nd, 40 February 24th, 33 February 26th. Like he's got the upside. 48 against Miami February 1st. He's got upside, and I love him here at 4-3. All right. Next up, another value-ish play that I like. Zubac has been very, very consistent and just a staple lately because his price isn't raising much. What was his price last? His price last game was 5-1, so his price has gone up 400, but he's still in that range to hit value. As you can see, I have him projected over 32. I'm thinking 30 is a good solid floor to project him at here against San Antonio. No Serge Ibaka, so he's getting that bump. He played 35 minutes against Dallas, 35 minutes again versus Dallas, and then 25 against Atlanta. I'm expecting back to the 30 range for Zubac here, and with him in that 30 range, I'm expecting easily over 30. He's just a solid, consistent value option here with no Serge Ibaka, so that's what I'm looking for. To pair around my studs, I'm looking for guys who I feel like have some upside, but yeah, also have a decent floor, and Zubac feels pretty damn safe here. Malik Monk is more of the upside option. Zubac is more of a safer option. All right. Another value play that really sticks out to me, and this is kind of just a gut call here when it comes to this one, but Bogdan Bogdanovic. I have him, as you can see, projected around 25.7. Gallinari is questionable right now, but no matter what, Bogdan is back in the rotation. He played 29 minutes against OKC March 18th. He played 30 minutes against the Lakers March 20th, and then 22 minutes against the Clippers on March 22nd. I'm expecting back up over 25 minutes here for Bogdan at 4K. Bogdan is a solid player, and I'm going to take advantage as long as his price is this low. He was 4-1 against OKC March 18th and got 37 and 29 minutes. Then his price spiked up to 5-4. He played another 30 minutes and got 19 against the Lakers. All right. But then his price plummeted to 3-9 and he played 22 minutes. Now the price is right around there still. I'm taking advantage of it still being at the low, and I'm going to go ahead and buy into it. I think Bogdan's going to have a solid game here today, and it's a fantastic matchup against Sacramento. All right, so that's the high five for DK. We got Luka Doncic, Malik Monk, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Zubac, and James Harden for the high five here. Pay attention to the Harden news. That's going to be huge. If Harden ends up out, we got a ton of value. And the reason I'm making sure you're paying attention is because he was questionable going into yesterday's game. And this is the second game of a back-to-back, so they might very well rest him. And this game's going to be very, very out of control. So I wouldn't encourage you to get many starters from the Utah side either if Harden misses. All right, here we go. FanDuel. Let's take our core out from last time, who smashed, by the way. Drew Holiday went crazy. Okay. On FanDuel, let's go ahead and sort point per salary over here. Moses Brown is popping pretty well. Derek White is popping very, very well. You have Lonnie Walker still out there. Patty Mills is popping really good. I like Patty Mills a lot. Let's look at our guys that we have. Malik Monk is 3.8. Definitely still love Malik Monk over here at 3.8. He's a very solid option. How much is Bogdan over here? Bogdan's only 4.2. He's a solid value play. When it comes to... This is a tough one because my GPP mind would tell me Jordan Clarkson's very interesting here because of the blowout potential in the matchup against Brooklyn. Mike Conley only being 5'8 is interesting if James Harden plays and that game happens to stay fairly competitive. I'm going to go ahead and go Luka because I just love Luka today, and I think he's a great option. So he's a fantastic option that I'm going to be going with. At shooting guard, let's see. I do really like the price on Patty Mills with Lonnie Walker out as well. So Patty Mills, I'm going to go ahead and throw in there. And then you've got guys like Bruce Brown if Harden's out. Marcus Smart is solid. We got to keep an eye on that situation for Boston. Let me double check on that real quick, how that's looking right now for Boston, because Tatum and Kemba missed last game. So let me just verify. Okay. So for Boston, we have Jason Tatum will play, Kemba Walker will play. So they're back to healthy. So Marcus Smart not as much against Milwaukee. Pay attention to the Milwaukee situation. Giannis is still questionable. So right now, this is kind of the way I like right here. Luka Doncic, 11K. Patty Mills is a solid value option here at 4K with them missing the guys that they're missing. Malik Monk at 3.8 is a very solid option as well. If you look at the San Antonio squad, all right, you look at San Antonio. Not only are they missing Aldridge, but Lonnie Walker's out, Diop's out, Rudy Gay might possibly be out. So there's some value spots here, and Patty Mills normally shows up in these positions. So at only 4K, he seems like a solid value option. And as you see, I have him projected pretty damn good for GPP. All right, Yahoo. Let's go over to Yahoo and check it out. By the way, Devontae Graham keeps popping up because we had him in our last high five. I do like Devontae Graham. I still like Terry Rozier and those guys. Rozier's price did go up. Graham's went up just a little bit, so not a ton, so he's still in play. But yeah, I still like those guys. Bruce Brown is a bare min 10. I'm going to go with him just because Kyrie's out, plain and simple. That is way too cheap for him, 100%. Devontae Graham at only 16. I really, really like that. That is way too cheap. Let's see what else we got here. Kobe White at 17 seems pretty cheap. How much is Zubac? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm only on point guard. Hold on. Let's see. Claxton is 11. Patty Mills, once again, over here is solid value. I'll go ahead and plug him in. Malik Monk. Oh, let me take Patty out for Malik Monk. All right, let's go with that core right now. Bruce Brown, Malik Monk, and Devontae Graham. So you've got plenty of money. So obviously, most likely over here, I will encourage you to also spend up for a spend up. Let's go ahead and go Harden, assuming he plays. If he doesn't, then Luka would be the main guy over there. And that's it. Bruce Brown, Malik Monk, Devontae Graham, and James Harden. And that's it. So DK, we have Luka, Monk, Bogdanovich, Zubac, and Harden on FanDuel. We have a core of Luka, Patty, and Monk. And then on Yahoo, we have Bruce Brown, Monk, Graham, and Harden. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. As always, greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Baseball is coming up. Go grab that season long at the website. Appreciate y'all for joining me as always. And I'm out. Peace.